Hi there! Welcome to a special evening of Live with the Paper Pixie. I'm Julie DiMatteo from thepaperpixie.com, coming to you live from Alpharetta, Georgia. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US, and in tonight's live broadcast, I am going to show you products from the upcoming 2021 to 2022 annual catalog. One of the perks of being a demonstrator is that I got to pre-order, and I splurged on overnight shipping because I just cannot wait to get my hands on some new products. So I'm going to go through those tonight. If you're new to a sneak peek, I try to be as organized as I can. I've got most things labeled. I'm going to show you the fronts and backs of the designer series papers, show you some fun new products. So we'll jump into it in just a moment. I'm going to say hello really quick to those of you popping on live. Hi, Brenda Lee, Karen, Marcia. Hi, Brad and Jackie. Hi, Pam. Long time no talk. Hi, Keith. Hi, Marion, Teresa, Lori Beth. Yay! I was not sure if I got the tracking number, but my amazing UPS delivery guy, Doug, delivered it before 10:30 this morning. So I just got things organized today after work. Hey, Norlene. Hi, Tony. Hi, Deb. Edith, Lori. Oh, yay, Chris, you got your catalog today. That's some demonstrators are receiving their catalogs already. Yay! I'm getting my shipment of catalogs for my current customers next Thursday. They're estimated to come in. So you know what I'll be doing next weekend. Hi, Giggles. That's Patty's nickname for me. I do giggle a lot, don't I, Patty? Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, let's see, Penny, Sharon, Priscilla. Hi, Jackie. Awesome. Well, welcome. I'm going to share a couple of things really quickly ahead of time, and then I'll remind you again at the end. But I do offer product shares at the start of every catalog. My sign up is not open yet. But if you would like to get on my mailing list to receive an email when product shares are open, I do a designer series paper share as well as a ribbon share. You can choose one or the other or both. There's usually a free gift if you choose both. But if you'll visit thepaperpixie.com/shares, there will be a little email address sign up, and then you'll get added to my mailing list, and I can let you know when those details are available. And if you do shop with me during the month of April, I didn't update my code, so ignore that. You can find that on my blog at thepaperpixie.com. Why don't we jump into it? Because I know that's why you guys are here. Let me switch to the comments. My husband Brian is here watching for your questions. Feel free to ask questions. Oh, I saw Dauber Dude's question. My favorite color of the new in colors. I am hashtag Team Purple, so Fresh Freesia is my favorite. But I know that as I play with them, that may change. So that is actually what we're going to start. And I'm reading Jackie's message about Brad thinking Terran tape. That's funny. It does sound like a person's name, doesn't it? Let me flip the camera here. Okay, we are going to start with the introduction of the new in colors. I created this little swatch very quickly. I was trying so hard to make sure that these colors come up true. They look pretty darn close. Yeah, for some reason, Bermuda Bay does not like my camera. It always comes up green. But these are looking pretty true to color. So we've got polished pink, pale papaya, soft succulent, evening evergreen, and fresh freesia. That is one of the new punches that I will share with you, but that's the quick, all 5 colors together. The new catalog launches on May 4th. There are so many amazing retiring items that are available now. This is just to give you a little sneak peek to get excited over. So, and you'll notice that this die, you see the stitching on that? That's a new die as well. I cannot wait that we've got this layers die. So hang tight. Let's start with the in colors. We're going to just do one by one. This is polished pink. So I just want to show you that all of the new in colors, it is showing up a little bright on the screen. It's looking more like Magenta Madness here, but they will all come. You can, all of them have ink pads, ink refills, a beautiful, what is this one called? Open weave ribbon. Look at that. So this is going to be a dream to work with. Let's see, a Stamp and Write marker as well as a Stampin' Blends combo pack. Okay, so that is polished pink. Now, a quick tip here, if you can't wait until May 4th to get your hands on the products I'm sharing tonight, you can purchase the starter kit and actually add these items to your starter kit, okay? Where did I find my desk pad is from Amazon, Penny. So if you go to the paperpixie.com/favorites, you can find it there. It's sometimes hard. It's not in stock very often. Yes, Nancy, this as soon as this is over, the replay will be available to watch. I've just kind of laid out so you can just see these are, I love these colors. Now this one's looking more like So Saffron. This is Pale Papaya, ink pad, Stamp and Write markers, Stampin' Blends, ink refill. There's 2 ribbons in Pale Papaya. This one is woven ribbon. It's 1/2 inch, but it's really soft. Just trying to show you, like kind of scrunching it up, how this is going to be really easy to work with. But look at the texture on that ribbon. Beautiful. And then again, we've got I just use ball head pins to keep my ribbons from being unruly. But there is that open weave ribbon again. Beautiful. Got a little satin edge on it. Catching the light there. I think this one on my little informal poll on my Facebook page was a favorite. This is Soft Succulent. That's looking pretty close on the screen. Again, all the same things. Now my tip whenever you purchase ink pads, always invest in the ink refill. I will tell you, after 11 years of being a demonstrator, I have never run out of a bottle of ink refill. So these are kind of a no-brainer to buy together. So keep that in mind. Again, here's that beautiful open weave ribbon. They're not sold as sets, Lynn, so you would buy each of these things individually. The only thing that's a set would be the Stampin' Blends. Those come in a combo pack. And there's a couple of different ways that you can order the cardstock. You can order the cardstock in the In Color family. You get 4 sheets of each color, or you can buy a full 8.5 by 11 pack, which is 24 sheets. There's also a combo pack of 12 by 12 as well. But I just love this ribbon. So that's that. That's Soft Succulent. Stampin' Up! Loves their alliteration. Now we've got Evening Evergreen. I'm laughing because Brian King says it like a butler. Evening Evergreen.
So they're asking if you can see it next to the outgoing colors.
Oh, next to the outgoing colors.
Or similar colors.
You know, that's a good question. On the fly, it's going to take a while to pull that together. But if you visit thepaperpixie.com, yesterday's blog post, I did a comparison of colors that are somewhat close. I know that since this is the first time you're seeing some of these colors, they may look really similar. The embossing powders are not going away forever, Lee. They're being reconfigured and will be available in combo packs. There's going to be a metallics, which I think is gold, silver, and I don't remember. And then there's black, white, and clear. So they're going to be sold in 3 packs, but the individual packs are going away. Okay, so Evening Evergreen, here's that beautiful ribbon. This is going to be awesome for the holidays. Look at that. You could pair that with so many of our reds. Okay, Evening Evergreen. And then my current favorite, Fresh Freesia. Let me show you the ribbon here. Now this, if you remember, Purple Posy, they couldn't get the ink formula quite right, so we didn't have an ink pad or ink refill or Stamp and Write marker. This is, it's a darker purple, but it's sort of, let me see if I can pull Purple Posy. It's almost like a shade up from, see, it's got a little bit of pink in it, but also purple. It's one of those great combo colors, pinkish and purple, kind of those two together. But that's the outgoing Purple Posy, okay? And if there's time at the end, maybe I'll try to grab some color comparisons. Another great new product are now I've got to look this up. These are, because I forgot to label these. These are the 2021 to 2023 In Color Jewels. So they look really close to rhinestones. I'm trying to catch the light here so you can see. They're iridescent, but they're also the 5 new in colors. Aren't those beautiful? And this size is smaller than, I think smaller than what we're used to with the rhinestones. Well, of course I've used some of the, yes, so I think, okay, just kidding. They're the same size as the tiny rhinestones, but just really, really pretty. So that is the In Color Jewels. I'm not going to wrestle with that. Let's see. There we go. Here is the first. Oh, I've got to. Oh, Brian posted the link to my blog post with color comparisons. Thank you. All right. So this next one is the Simply Elegant Suite. We've got the Elegantly Said stamp set. And I absolutely love the way this looks. This flower right here is stunning. So just to read some of the sentiments: wishing you a wonderful birthday. All the things you do are simply amazing. Life has changed for you, but my love and support never will. Really pretty. And it comes bundled with the Elegant Tag Punch. Trying to catch the light there so you can see the shape of it. What's really cool about this punch is you can cut is the papaya more gold or peachy? Probably more peachy is what I would think to say. Let's see. Yes, it's more peachy. I would say it's more peachy. Good question. How close is evergreen to shaded spruce? All right, let's see. We should do color comparisons here. All right, shaded spruce. This is where it gets fun because you're going to be surprised at how different. So I know the light is looking a little bit off. You guys know how beautiful that shaded spruce is, but look at how rich Evening Evergreen is. Isn't that great? Love that. All right, so we got the Elegantly Said bundle. So the Tag Punch is, these two can come together bundled at a 10% discount, okay? And then there's this beautiful, what is this called? The Simply Elegant Trim. It comes in gold and silver. Unfortunately, at the time of pre-order, the Specialty Designer Series paper was not available yet, but this is really, really pretty. I'm not going to unravel them because then I'll have a mess on my hands, but gold and silver. And I think in the Designer Series paper, it's a specialty paper, so it's got gold foil within it. And I want to say that it's gold, champagne, and silver throughout. So really, really pretty. That Designer Series paper is called Simply Elegant, and it goes in the Simply Elegant suite. I didn't announce the paper share, Lillian. I just announced the link to get on my mailing list for that. I haven't put those together yet, but as soon as I do, if you've participated in my product shares in the past, you're already on my mailing list to be notified when they're available. But if you're not sure, you can go to thepaperpixie.com/shares. And you started to say something. Oh, thank you, Linda. You guys have good questions tonight. So thepaperpixie.com/shares, and then you can get on my mailing list for that. So with this Elegant Tag Punch, you can cut a longer strip of cardstock and create any size tag using that with that beautiful sort of, I don't know if that's a finial top or what you would call that. I don't know. You guys may tell me what what that's called. I want to say finial, but that might not be the right term. But you can cut, let's see. I want to say it is, let's see. If you cut a strip that's 1 3/4 inches wide and any length, you can make a tag any custom length you want. So that is really cool. Okay. All right, kind of going in the order of what's on my pre-order PDF. The next suite is the Pansy Petals suite. We'll do the Designer Series paper last. Let's talk about the bundle. This is the Pansy Patch Bundle. This is near and dear to my heart because my grandma Wheezy loved pansies. So I was like, gotta have it. But we've got the pansy dies. You get 21 dies. And they've got some great details with them. So they'll cut and emboss. Lots of really great layering so you can get different shades of color with your pansies. Here's the stamp set, Pansy Patch. Again, different shading. You can pick so many different color combinations with this. It's a little bit of a watercolor look or a bookmark. Exactly, Penny. Exactly. The little things you do make such a big difference. Wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. Perfect. I love the thank you, the happy birthday, a little hello from me to you. Love you much. Really cute. With this product suite, we've got the Bumblebee trinkets. Now these look really similar to what we had in I think it was a product medley. I mean, they're not the same, similar, but they're almost like a little bit of a matte gold. I'm trying to catch the light there so you can see that. I think you get 24 of them. I'm probably totally making that up. 20. You get 20 Bumblebee trinkets. You can just add these to your projects with a glue dot. The pockets for the dies. I think I've mentioned before, I am sort of between pockets. So I love the Stampin' Storage pockets. These ones are actually vinyl pockets from Uline. I do have them linked on my favorites page. They're 7 by 10 to start with, but I want to say they are, I did the math, and now I can't remember. I think these ones actually end up being 60 cents each, and the Stampin' Storage ones are 90 cents each. But I actually trim them down and I add a little finger notch, probably a little more work than necessary, but I just love the way that they hold the dies. Okay, so those are vinyl pockets from Uline. Otherwise, Stampin' Storage, Stampin' Die pockets work great as well. So that is, I'm going to leave the dies out actually because I want to show you with the Designer Series paper how the dies line up. All right, so here's how I do Designer Series paper on my lives. I have flip-flopped, so our paper is double-sided. You get 12 sheets of 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, double-sided, so you're gonna see every pattern. I flipped this ahead of time, so I'm trying to do like half and half in the screen here so you can see. And I'm gonna try to pull in the dies when we get to a pattern that the dies will work with, but this page right off the bat is gorgeous. Look at those. Love the pansies. And then this is just a really pretty yellow. I'll tell you the colors at the end. Now this one, the leaves, all of these leaves can be die cut. I mean, like the whole sheet, you guys. I'm assuming this one, yeah, look at that. Can you see those? They're kind of hidden. Let me bring it up to the camera. That entire sheet of leaves can be cut for your pansies. How cool is that? Okay, that's the pansy, that's the leaves. Awesome gingham in this paper. Love, love, love. Look at this page. Beautiful colors. More gingham. Big giant pansies here. Both of these can be cut out with the dies. This is one of those, gotta get the dies. You gotta get the whole suite. I will tell you, this is what is so exciting in the new annual catalog from a pricing perspective. The suite collections are much more affordable. So this suite collection comes with a stamp set, dies, and then the Bumblebee trinket. So it's a much better price than what you're probably used to seeing with the suite collections. Okay, so I think it's just those two, if I'm picturing that right. Yeah, 2 different sizes of pansies. Okay. Beautiful polka dots. I love that these polka dots are not perfectly in line. Love these. And the stripes. I know that that's Evening Evergreen in there. Ah, oh, so pretty. And then another gingham here. So the colors in this are Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Pale Papaya, Polished Pink, Soft Seafoam, Soft Succulent, and Whisper White, which probably should say Basic White. But all 5 of the in colors are included in that list of colors. So this is an amazing, amazing pack of paper. Again, that is the Pansy Petals suite. I'm gonna run out of room here. All right, the next suite, pardon me, let's get the name right. This is the Beauty of the Earth suite. Now this one also comes with, the Sweet Collection is a stamp, dies, and a 3D embossing folder, a bark 3D embossing folder. That was not available at the time of pre-order. We've got the Beauty of Friendship bundle. Love this combination of fonts here. Friendships refresh the soul. You truly inspire me. I think this is a distinctive stamp. So you're going to get some really cool texture with just stamps. Okay. And then here is the Beautiful Trees dies. I'm going to kind of turn this around a little. We got this great detailed tree here. And these are like just the branches. The rectangles, not only do they cut, but they also will do an embossed outline, which is amazing. You get 2 sizes of those, great for sentiments. Then you've got not only the outside of the tree, but also the inside. And this is going to work really well. Wait till you see one of the designer series paper patterns. Will be really cool to cut out with that. Whatever you call this. They're like leaves, abstract leaves. Okay, so that's that. Here comes the beautiful designer series paper. This is called Beauty of the Earth 12 by 12. Great wood grain pattern. This, I love how Stampin' Up! Is doing this with designer series papers because you can get easily 6 card fronts out of this one sheet of 12 by 12. So I would recommend that you cut it at 5 1/4 by 4. You'll have a little bit of a white strip in the center that you can, stamp sentiments on or recycle, whatever you want to do. But you can get 6 full card fronts out of this. And how beautiful is that watercolor? Beautiful trees watercolor. This is going to be so pretty for the fall. I love that surprise blue in here. These look like clouds to me. Really pretty. Perfect for the winter holidays. Fall. This one will be really pretty to use this die cut. This pattern here. Ah, so pretty. Okay, let me tell you the colors. Bumblebee, Cajun Craze, Cinnamon Cider, Early Espresso, Merry Merlot, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Old Olive, and Whisper White. Ooh, good question on the stamp sets. Thank you, I forgot that. All right, so the new style, this is only for the photopolymer. They are, instead of printing the stamp images on the window sheets, they actually have them printed on the insert. So you can stick your stamps right inside the plastic case. So this might look familiar to you, that this is how they do their reversible stamps. But now, thank you, that's a good, I totally forgot that. So thanks for bringing that up. But that's very cool. So the cover now fills the whole clear case, just like that. All right, the next suite is the hand-penned suite. Again, the Suite Collection comes with the hand-penned petals bundle. So here's the stamp set. I love this font too. Their fonts are awesome. Thanks, anything is possible. Feel better, friend. Congratulations. Here are the dies. These are the penned flowers dies. Look at this awesome scalloped and stitched edge. Lots of great details here with the leaves and the flowers. It's going to cut out, I see Izzy hair. The animals are always with us. But look at this detailed die. Awesome. And then so the inside and the outside, really pretty. This comes with some beautiful, now these are similar to, I think these are called the Genial Gems. They come in, I think it's soft succulent and pale papaya, if I'm remembering that correctly. But they've got a little bit of a gold. Let's not get the gold flecks in there that remind me of the ones that were in the the August to December 2020 mini catalog, if I'm remembering that. So there's just a little bit of gold in those genial gems. Really pretty. Here is the hand-penned designer series paper. I'm making a mess here. This is beautiful too. Really pretty watercolors with then the black line art around it. Oh, so pretty. Love this watercolor with the polka dots. It's just, these colors remind me of spring. And that blue thrown in there is so pretty. I love the single color with the white. Really pretty. And then yellow with hand-drawn scallops. All right, so the colors in this, the hand pen designer series paper: basic black, blushing bride, cinnamon cider, daffodil delight, garden green, highland heather, mint macaron, misty moonlight, that's that beautiful blue that's in there, pale papaya, pool party, and whisper white. All the papers you're seeing tonight, with the exception of maybe the last one, I'll explain why when I get to it, will be part of the product share. And there's additional ones as well. All right, so next, I think I mentioned, so the hand penned, or the pockets, those pockets are actually from their Avery vinyl passport pockets. I actually have a whole blog post about that at thepaperpixie.com. And they're also linked on my favorites page as well. For the white insert, I actually just cut down the backing from designer series paper to 4x6. And I love this storage option because our adhesive backed elements are all different sizes. So some that take up the whole 4x6, some that are small like this. And I wanted something uniform to store them with. Okay, so now we've got some standalone bundles, so not part of any product suites. The first one is the Flowers of Friendship bundle. It's a punch bundle, so it's super affordable. It's $35 at the bundled price. But I absolutely love this stamp set with the bold sentiments. Life is better with friends like you. Many thanks from all of us. Little card, big thanks. Thank you for everything. And then it comes bundled with the Flowers and Leaves punch. And that is actually the punch I used on this little sample of the in color cardstock. It's got a larger 4-petal flower and a smaller one, and I just layered those two together and gave them a little bit of dimension. But they also coordinate with these stamps as well in the leaves. So that is Flowers of Friendship. The next bundle I absolutely love. It's the Color and Contour bundle. And we're going to go to the dies first because I think if you don't like the stamp set, you got to get the dies. So these are the Scalloped Contours dies. And if I'm remembering correctly, well, I can measure. The largest die here, these are meant for to fit on card fronts. So this one is 4 by 5 1/4. So perfect for layering on a card front. I love that scalloped edge. This reminds me of, do you guys remember that punch we used to have? It was a border punch and a corner punch. I think this is almost the same thing. But then this is the one that I used on this sample. So you get the scalloped edge and that little stitching. And you get different stitching on these. It's probably hard to show on camera, but these are more lines than dots. This is dots and lines. So you got dots in the corners and also in the middle there. And then this one is just dots. Dogwood blossoms. You know what, Norlene? I don't know the answer to that, but they do look like dogwood blossoms. And then we've got this great scalloped and stitched edge, perfect for the edge of a card. Here is the color and contour stamp set. I ignored it right off the bat, didn't I? I went straight to the dies. But I do love this stamp set and the sentiments and fonts. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you for everything. Here for you now. I love this. This is a combination here. Here for you now and in better days ahead. Some of these stamp sets, Stampin' Up! Works about 18 months in advance. And 18 months ago, we had no idea what the next year was going to be. So some of these sentiments are perfect for right now. So beautiful. You got the watercolor, you got the line art. Lily is reading her books right now. We always do this at bedtime after the kids go to bed. All right, so that was those two bundles. I've got a standalone background stamp set, which is oh so fun. And you know what? I didn't even turn on my picture-in-picture. I'm just talking away. I'm still here. I'm looking at the camera and smiling. Look at this spiral die stamp set. So they are no longer producing the background stamps with wood mount, only clear mount. So I definitely recommend, if you don't have the Stamparatus, get a Stamparatus. This one is going to be awesome for making tie-dye. So you'd stamp it in one direction in one color. Then you turn your Stamparatus plate, ink it up in another color and stamp it, and you're going to have a perfect tie-dye. So very cool. Look at the texture on that. Okay, so that's the spiral die stamp. Do you need to go upstairs? No, I'm saving the best for, not the best for last, but one of the things I'm most excited about. All right, so we've got some ribbons. Can you use the border dies to make your own? I think you can, Jackie. That's a good question. You'd have to line it up just right. I will have to try that. I'm not sure of the answer to that because I'm not sure with the way the corners would work out. That's the only thing I'm not sure about. All right, some beautiful ribbon. I showed you the one pale papaya, right? I showed you that one with the fine, I forget what it's called now. There's the two pale papaya ribbons. Then we've got a beautiful smoky slate. This is 7/8 of an inch, but it is it's not heavyweight, a really lightweight ribbon. But see that, I'm trying to pick it up on the camera. It almost has, it looks like it's got a bit of a wood grain. I don't think that's the intent of it, but it's just got an interesting, it's hard to describe. But that is a smoky slate ribbon. Let's see if it's called anything special. Textured ribbon. There you go. There's that. Wait until you see. So Highland Heather is one of my favorite purples. This is the Highland Heather Grow Grain ribbon, which I thought it was just grosgrain, but look at this grosgrain. It's more than just grosgrain. It's got the sparkle, silver sparkle to it. Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? Again, this is a lightweight ribbon, so should be really easy to tie bows. I'm dying over this ribbon. It's so pretty. All right, that's probably my favorite ribbon. And then you may, well, we don't have any baker's twine now except for the combo packs with the snail mail suite and the masculine suite. I always forget what it's called. The suit and tie dyes, that whole suite. So now they are more taffeta. I don't know if it's more like taffeta. I'm not sure which one, Kathy. Maybe I don't know. I'm so bad about the kinds of ribbon. Yeah. Okay, so the Baker's Twine Essentials Pack. You get 5 different colors: smoky slate, basic black, very vanilla. What are they calling this one? Basic white or whisper white, and then crumb cake. So the white and the crumb cake, you get 10 yards of each. I'll keep that question up for a second, okay? And then the vanilla black. Wait, hold on. Now I can't remember. I think the vanilla black and smoky slate are 5 yards. You get a total of 35, but I think 2 of them have 10 versus 5. So the grosgrain is 1/2 inch. So we got 1/2 inch with the grosgrain, 7/8 of an inch with this textured one. And again, 35 yards of Baker's Twine. It's the Baker's Twine Essentials Pack. you're looking at it in the ugly bag that it's in. Let's take them out so you can see them a little bit better. But I'm pretty sure that these 3 are 5 yards and these 2 are 10. They looking weird on the camera?
The black looks big.
Oh, I know the black does look, but I think it's actually thicker. I'll have to study in the catalog, but that's a cool thing. All right, so we have got, can't believe I forgot my picture-in-picture. The loose flower flourishes, and I believe that these come in polished pink, fresh freesia, and pale papaya. So let's put them on a piece of white. And you get 2 different sizes. My nails are short, so I can't pick these up very well, but I want to show you up close. One more tiny. These do not have adhesive on them, so you can glue them with the fine tip glue pen or glue dots. Look how pretty those look.
It's coming through a lot better.
Yeah. Love those. Oh, so cute. I think we had adhesive backed flowers similar to those a couple years ago. The frosted flower embellishments, I think. Then we have, I didn't write down the names of this, the Silver and Clear Epoxy Essentials. Is that what they're called? Yeah. So you get a sheet of clear. So they're circles, diamonds, and like teardrops or raindrops, and then silver. And these are really nice because their profile is not as large and in charge as the clear and frosted epoxy dots. Do you remember those? Do we still have those? I think those are retiring, but these will be easy to mail when you add them to your card. And what's great about, well, both of them really, is you can color right on these with the Stampin' Blends, the alcohol-based markers that we have, and make them any color that you want. You get 60 loose flower flourishes. Good question. We've got 2 standalone dies. So these are dies that don't have a coordinating stamp set, but they're going to be staples in your stash, and you're going to see why. These are the Basic Borders dies. Oh my goodness. Okay, look at this one. Scalloped and stitched edge. But I love sort of the angle of this. This is going to be so cool on an envelope, on the side of a card. All of these are. We've got this curved one that has stitching on both sides, sort of a dot stitching on one side and a short line stitching on the other. Same thing with this one, dots and lines, but you've got stitching on either side of the cut line. Same thing with, I think these are clouds, but how cool is that? And then 2 different zigzags, although this has a little bit of a curvy texture to it. Oops. And then zigzags. So cool. Those are the Basic Borders dies. You get 6 dies for $29. And I think the length of all of these, I meant to check that. They're all about 6 inches. And my ruler is sticking to my magnet card. Yeah, 6 inches. Great size. Ooh, I love making a mess. All right, wait till you see these. The tailor-made tag dies. Oh, okay. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tags. And let me just show you the details here. We've got a cut edge and a stitched edge. It also cuts the hole for you. And not only that, you can do a hole reinforcer, or what do we used to call those? Reinforcements. Is that what they were called? You get the little square box and you just pull them out one by one, the little reinforcements, I think. My husband and I are accounting nerds, so we use reinforcements a lot. But you get 4 of those in one die. And oh, I love those. Same thing with this shape. I was dying when I saw this, when we got to see the catalog PDF. And then you've got this really cool reinforcement here that's round on one edge and straight on the other. It'll fit on there like so. Cute. And great sizes as well. So you know I'm going to have some fun with those tags dies. All right, let's see. There was quite a few specialty papers that weren't available in the catalog as well, or I should say in the pre-order. All right, so there are 4 different host options in the annual catalog. So for those of you that are not familiar with the host section of each catalog, orders of $150 or more earn Stampin' Rewards starting at 10% of your order amount. So for example, if you placed a $150 order, you would get $15 in Stampin' Rewards to spend on that order. It's like free Stampin' Cash. You've got to use it on that order or they go away, so you can't save them up. But you can use those Stampin' Rewards on anything in the catalog, but there's also a special host rewards section that can only be purchased with Stampin' Rewards. So historically, that has always been stamp sets until now. There is an amazing pack of designer series paper. We're going to spend some time on this because guess how many sheets of paper are in that pack? Not 12, not 24, but 48 sheets of 12 by 12 designer series paper. So I'm not going to show all 48 sheets because you get 4 each of 12 double-sided designs. Now, demonstrators can purchase this now for $30, and I've seen a lot of chatter about that price, but let me just do a little bit of math for you, okay? So our normal packs of designer series paper, not the specialty ones, you get 12 for $11.50. You're getting 4 times the paper for $30 as a demonstrator. We can purchase it now for $30. But if you earn host rewards, when the catalog launches on May 4th, the price of this is only $18 with your Stampin' Rewards. So, I mean, totally amazing. I'm so excited that Stampin' Up! Is offering this as an option. So I'm going to flip through the patterns here. They're all small patterns, which is great for so many different types of projects. Can you imagine how many cards? You'll have to do the math. You can typically get 6 card fronts from a sheet of, you're going to have to do it on your phone maybe, 6 times 48. Okay, so Mr. Brian is going to figure out how many card fronts you can get with one pack. While he does that, I'm going to flip. One side is colored, the other side is black and white. So the options are endless because you can color the black and white with our Stampin' Blends. 288 card fronts. And then you'll have a strip left over. So if you cut these to 5 1/4 by 4, you're going to have a 3/4 inch by 12 inch strip of Brian's asked me to pick a favorite. I will on the fly, Brian. How's that? Because you've challenged me. But you'll have a 3/4 inch strip of 12 by 3/4 inch strip that you can use to also embellish the inside of the cards or the envelope. So I am going to talk you all into making sure that you save up your wish list to place a $150 order. Well, technically $180 will get you the $18 in Stampin' Rewards that you can get this for totally free. But even if you spend $150, you can still add this and just pay the additional $3. So you can do it either that way. All right, so enough talking. Let's go through the patterns and hopefully I stop. When you see me get to this pattern, I've gone too far or I need to stop, okay? Brian's got me. Black and white little hand-drawn circles here. But I love the size of these patterns because they're perfect for more than just card fronts. Okay, Brian, I already know this is my favorite from the whole, this bold stripe, diagonal stripe, this is my favorite pattern. It's going to be hard for me to cut into this. That was easy. This will be beautiful coloring in with Stampin' Blends. This is probably a runner-up. I just love rainbows. And these stripes are great. These are horizontal stripes. The order number, the item number on this is 155426, Deidre. That's going to be for demonstrators right now, or if you want to add it to a starter kit order. How fun is this pattern? I thought of Care Bears when I saw this, but it's still so cute. It's like hearts and then little polka dots, little dots. This will be fun to color or leave it bold like this. I'm getting some shadows here, but I think you get the idea. Look at this. This is just color in with different autumn colors. Love this little leopard print. I'll try to go a little bit faster. Let's see, can you use those foils? I don't know the answer to that. I actually haven't done the foiling before, but maybe somebody in the comments, she's asking if we can use the foils that work. Oh, like the flowers. I'm not sure I'm following. So sorry. You might be talking about the foiling though, your question before that. I have not tried the foiling though. Really pretty. This has flowers and then just a very faint striped pattern in the back.
Saying the flower pattern.
The flower pattern. I don't know the answer. I'm not sure. All right, this one's beautiful. I think it's actually upside down. Fun retro pattern here. I mean, you get some of everything. That's showing up kind of green on the screen, but I think it's like crushed curry yellow. Look at this gingham. I forget what this is called. Is that houndstooth? I should know. Oh, that's the one we started with. So we just went through 24 sheets, okay? So that is 12 double-sided designs. Do the leaf dies work on the leaf paper? I don't believe so. This one you're talking about, Norleen? I don't think this one works with dies. Not any dies that I can think of. All right, so that is, and that one was called Pattern Party. It sure is a pattern party. So that's a host offering. Again, free with $18 in Stampin' Rewards. Really, really great option. There's also 3 other stamp sets as well. I did not purchase those. I'll probably earn them when I place my larger order, but that is Pattern Party. That is everything I have to show you, but what questions do you have? Again, my catalog should arrive on Thursday, so I'll be trying to pack those up and get those in the mail to you. If you're a current customer of mine, my current customers are those who have ordered from me in the last 6 months, any order amount in the last 6 months. And I will be switching over my catalog request page once I get those catalogs in. So if you don't already have a demonstrator and you'd like a complimentary copy of the new catalog, you can submit a request you can submit a request now, but I don't have the new catalogs yet. So what you'll see on there is the catalog, the current 2020 to 21 catalog. Let's see. The product shares, again, I will be announcing these here in a little while, but if you want to get on my mailing list, go to thepaperpixie.com/shares. That's the mailing list for just receiving an update about when my shares are available. And then I will also be doing an in-color club. Let me share an example with you. My in-color club is a 5-month club. Some of you I saw some names. I think Lee participated. But you sign up for 5 months, and each month you will get all the products for one of the 5 in-colors. You get a different color each month. So by the end of the 5 months, you will have filled your stash with all of the in-color products. So that would include everything you see here, as well as the coordinating gems, okay? And I usually throw in a little something extra too for joining the club. So again, that will also be announced at the same time as shares. And what else can I tell you? I think, any questions coming in? Everything I showed now is available to demonstrators in the pre-order. That is correct. Can you share in a video the color comparison that you shared in your blog? Yes, I will try to do that, Jackie. Let's see. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, and then the other thing too, I think I mentioned this, but the starter kit, you can add any of these products that I shared tonight to your starter kit starting today, well, starting yesterday actually, but from now through May 3rd, you can add these items to a starter kit as well, which is exciting. It's one of the best perks about being a demonstrator. I think, and if you want to join my team and become a demonstrator, you can visit thepaperpixie.com/join, and you will see these new products that I shared in the starter kit as options that you can choose from. So, all right, I think that is it. I want to wish you all a very happy Easter. I forgot to do that on my live stream Wednesday. I don't even remember what day of the week it is. I am taking next week off for a spring break staycation. So I'm not going anywhere, but I won't be live next week, and I also will not be posting blog projects, but I will be here and answering emails and that sort of thing. But I want to wish you all a very happy Easter, and I will see you a week from Wednesday, which is the 14th, I think. Does that sound right? I think Monday's the 5th, the following Monday's the 12th, the 14th, I believe. That will be my next live with the Paper Pixie. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Again, happy Easter, and I will see you in about a week and a half. Thank you, everybody. Take good care. Bye.